I thought we did some good things. After watching the film, I was really proud of a lot of things we did this past Saturday. It's always good getting the opener under your belt and getting that victory. It'll make it much easier to be hard on our players this week about certain aspects of the game that we need to clean up and get better. Looking forward to this week's challenge, going down to the Swamp and first SEC game and division opponent. So, we have a lot of work to do. I was pleased with many of the guys' efforts this past Saturday, and there's quite a few things we need to get cleaned up.
Questions? Mark, when you looked at the film, what did you think of the quarterbacks and what's kind of the plan with those guys moving?
Yeah, both guys did some really good things, and both did some things that you would expect for first-time playing. So I really enjoy having both guys. I've talked about that all camp. They both did some very good things, and again, I appreciate Gunner stepping in a difficult situation and making some plays and putting it in the end zone. That was really important for us at that point to go in leading after giving up 4 turnovers in the first half. That doesn't happen very often. So that was a big touchdown for him and really sparked us. But it was also good to get Terry back in the second half and play well with injuries.
What do you think of Florida?
Very good. Only having one game with Coach Mullen being there. Obviously we go back and study Mississippi State quite a bit and been watching a lot of that with the opponent that they opened with. They didn't have to tip off too much of what they're going to do, but we don't expect them to vary very much from what he did at Mississippi State. So we'll be prepared for all that. We broke them down in the off season, so they're a good football team, just like you'd expect the Florida team to be. They got some difference makers on defense at all levels of their defense. They have some disruptors up front. Their linebacker is a really good player, and in their secondary shoot, I think they gave up 10 yards. I don't know if I've ever seen that. That's pretty good. So they've got some very good players, and offensively doing some good things. Just like you would expect from a Florida team. You got some speed, you got wide receiver, very good running backs, and their quarterback played really good, this past week. So we'll have our hands full.
Mark, I hate to be the one to bring this up, but the last time Kentucky beat Florida, I believe you were younger than a lot of your current players are. Can you realistically expect them to understand the significance of what breaking the streak would mean to the fan base and to their legacy as a team that beat the streak?
I think, I never dance around that question. It is important to us for that reason, but we can't focus on it for that reason. We need to focus on it because it's this year. It's an SEC team, it's in the East, and we want to win some football games, and they're next on the schedule, and that's truthfully what it is about. These guys cannot worry about 30-some years and all that. They really can't. Winning is important to our team each and every week, and that's the approach we'll have.
Mark, will you talk to your kids about last year at all, or you just it's gone, move on?
Well, yeah, you really don't go back to last year because it's a new staff. If it, obviously we'd watch the film. We'll go back to last year Mississippi State, and we'll watch quite a bit of that.
Do you think your team draws confidence because they could have won that game, or do you risk, just putting a negative thought in their mind by even going back to that?
Yeah, I really don't ever really dance around that. Like I said, it is what it is. Our players read and they understand what's going on. And I can tell them to stay off social media and read articles, but that's not going to be the case. So again, our concentration needs to be on what we have to do this year. Once again, when I'm back up here in several weeks and you're asking me about the South Carolina, I'm going to say that means absolutely nothing to me last year. So why, on the reverse, should it really matter? So it's about what we do this year, how we play, how we prepare. Are we making plays at the right times and those things.